Guys, I am looking great. It's a nice sunny Sunday morning. And it's Father's Day. This video is probably not going to make it onto the internet by the end of Father's Day, but this is a digital story that I created 10 months ago. Let's reaffirm how good of follow through I have as a human being. But I finally finished it. Just in time for Father's Day. So it's a different kind of presentation than I normally do, but it is cute, and it features a little bit of my writing and some, pictures of me as a child and an adolescent and a young adult with my dad. So enjoy. This is Daddy, Mandy, and me.
When I was 14, they had a Billy Joel-themed night on the second season of American Idol. Through such voices as Clay Aiken, Kimberly Locke, and Ruben Studdard, I was introduced to the wonder and brilliance of Billy Joel's song catalog. I was all over it. Sensing the mirroring of his own love for Billy Joel, my dad pulled out his copy of The Stranger. From this came a shared experience that was obsessive for me and delightfully passive for him. I studied the lyrics and interpreted their meanings, and I spent my hard-earned money on a Billy Joel songbook with accompaniment far too complex for me to manage. I have deep and fond memories of driving lost around Calgary, listening to my handcrafted Billy Joel mix CD and noting the kinds of areas that uptown girls might commonly be found. The joy of this bond led me to seek out other shared interests. Tony-winning Broadway musicals, the crooning lilt of Linda Ronstadt, heartfelt movies about football teams overcoming adversity are all shared and enthusiastically enjoyed by my father and me. One summer, I found myself listening to Sondheim's Pulitzer Prize-winning musical Sunday in the Park with George on repeat. I found myself fully obsessed, reading reviews, watching performances on YouTube, and blocking the stage directions in my head. I must have forced my father into my obsession because we soon discovered that Mandy Patinkin, original lead from Sunday in the Park, was doing a series of concerts with Evita co-star Patti LuPone. What a show that would be, we said, wishing for the 1000th time we didn't live in the middle of nowhere. But we accepted our geographical reality and watched some more videos. Several months later, a strange envelope arrived, and after a confused moment, my dad presented it to me, saying he had done a weird thing and he hoped I liked it. I got cold and anxious opening the envelope, assuming a strange level of doom, and instead pulled out the greatest gift of my entire life, a signed Mandy Patinkin headshot, along with a letter asking for my support of the American Cataract Society, of which Mandy was now a spokesperson. I have never been so happy. You see, after he'd stumbled on what seemed to be Mandy's personal email address, he penned a letter describing my infatuation with Sunday in the Park and his career in general, and told him how much it would mean to me to get some sort of a response. I think a lot about what a strange decision it was to write that email. But in that moment of receiving that beautiful, treasurable headshot, I learned to never apologize for the uniqueness or specificity of my interests. Because not only do they matter, they're important. They're important to write an email to a famous stranger on the off chance that he'll respond. They're important enough to read that latest young adult novel so that we can talk about it. I'd like to think that these bonds are as meaningful for him as they are for me, but maybe that's just who he is. It's absolutely who I'd like to be.